It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you, so let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor? Welcome to this neighborhood, neighbor.
All right, what's up, Amigo Geeks and Freaks? Happy Sunday, August 6th. It is officially Italian Day in the Amigo Facebook group. Why? Why not? So post your Italian toys or whatever you want. But if you theme them Italian, you will win a prize. Brian Sanchez will supply that prize to the winning entry. I believe it's something from Melograna Inflatables, but I'm not sure. Okay, so today I went to the New Egypt comic book and toy show. Danny Gates, believe it or not, informed me of this. Now, if you don't know, Danny lives in Australia, and the New Egypt comic book and toy show is 18 miles from my house. I had no idea it was there. So we went out. I took Amanda out. We went out this morning, right?
And there were Pokemon there, but it was too expensive.
There was Pokemon there, of course. So it was only $3 to get in. And it was in Elks Lodge, so we didn't expect it to be too crazy, but it was actually a pretty good show. There were a lot of toys. They just weren't toys that I collect. The vintage stuff was much more limited from what I saw. And again, I think people were still kind of setting up when we got there at 10:15, or maybe still bringing stuff in, but there were a ton of comic books. And there were people from all walks of life there.
And there was Batman.
Remember Batman was there? Somebody was dressed up as the Atom was Batman. I'll leave it at that. It was actually quite a good costume. He was just a little bigger than Batman was in his prime, but whatever. Anyway, it was a good show. People were very nice there, which was nice to go someplace decent. And even the vendors were very, very nice. I bought 60 some comics. Unfortunately, the table that I went to had everything from $3 bins, $5 bins, $10 bins, 2 for $100, and all vendors had this stuff. Some at half price off, some were 2 comics for $80, depending what was in there. And the one that I was at, he had a tremendous amount of very old comics, old, like $1,000 each, $1,500 each. And I don't know much about the comic book world, but I was listening and overlooking some of the conversations that they had, and people seemed to be good with the prices. So it wasn't, nobody was getting raped or anything like that, like you do at some places. And I think part of that might be the fact that the tables were probably very inexpensive for the Elks Lodge. I think they do it to raise some money, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe they just rent out the space because the comic show wanted to Lou the Looster, the great Ludini, the Looster, the big Lubowski. Very nice Sanchez. Brian Sanchez, the Sancharoni, the Sanchamahini, the Sancharuski, the Sancharodowski, Sancharo. So I wound up only buying comics. They were only taking cash. He said his credit card app on his phone, he was having issues. I saw they were trying to get it working. I offered to help them, but it was really an internal problem, nothing technical. It was really just them getting their stuff together. So they're only taking cash. Plus, the guy had, I think, 2 helpers. It didn't really work for him because he was explaining to him how it goes. And when I was picking through the $3 bins, because I like comics that have that old, very old school painted cover, the old 70s and 60s and stuff like that. He told the guy next to him, geez, man, some of these things should be in the $5 bin. Now, I don't know much about comics. I know if the cover looks cool to me and it's something I haven't really heard from before, like action figures, like knockoffs, I will probably buy it. Usually it's science fiction or fantasy or something like that. But I got about 60 some. I'm going to go through them kind of quick. Some of the stuff was pretty cool. I even found an old Dell comic, 10-cent Dell comic. I think it was a Disney one, which I didn't really care. And I think I found 2 Gold Key comics, which are kind of some of my favorites. Those and the Whitman comics are really good. So let me get that. I also bought some some pretty cool stackable drawers at Target today for $15 each. They're doing their back to school stuff. So they had two types. They had these, before I get started, these are just 3 single drawers, and they're clear all the way around and stackable. And then they had other ones which are these, and they're 2 drawers. They're 12 inches, a little over 12 inches long, 2 drawers. And then they had a single drawer. And my problem is I have everything in shoe boxes labeled, and it's hard to see what's inside. And I have a lot of knockoff parts and stuff that I'd like to separate. So I said, let me try with this, stack them up. Hardest part is finding room. So we're going to put them up and probably be able to see things inside a little better, because I can even get full-size 12-inch G.I. Joes in there, action figures of that size, and so on. So, all right, let me let me get some of these things together. Now, if you see something you like, great. You feel free to shout it out and say, I like it, but I'm not selling them right now. I do have one I could probably sell because I wound up picking up a duplicate by accident. But Brian Sanchez, this is the one I'm going to send you, the Kiss Psycho Circus. They gave this to us free. It comes with a RoboCop on the back. If you want both of those, let me know. I'll definitely send you the Psycho Circus. But if you want the RoboCop one, you can have that. I'll just give you the set. They gave one for your $3 admission. They gave you 2. I think it's 2 comics. Looks like 2 comics, and they're not really expensive comics. This is the same RoboCop with the Quest for Power with the Gut Gardener Warrior. I don't know who any of those are, but those types of covers I don't really love. And I know you're more of a Kiss fan than I am. So let me show you the kind of stuff that I do love. I don't care if it's Marvel, DC, Gold Key and Whitman are pretty cool. So I found this 15 cent, and I don't know the ages. I have to go to Rich Hurley for that. But this is Tower Shadows. This is one of the ones I picked up. I thought it was pretty cool. Just got some, sorry about the glare. There we go. We got some less glare on there. And I'm trying to go as quick as I can. Another Tower of Shadows. I thought that was pretty cool. I have to do an angle, guys. Sorry, you're just going to get glare from the light. Another Tower of Shadows. These are all 15-cent comics, so I know these are quite a bit older, just due to the cost on them. And they just had a bunch. Some I just grabbed the whole lot of them. This I thought was pretty cool. I like this one. Titano is invading the city itself. Now no place on Earth is safe. Titano, the time the monster forgot. I do like these kind of cool, strange tales type thing. Tower Shadows is another one. And another one. I didn't realize how many Tower Shadows I had. I just bought all of them. They were $3 each, and I thought, I don't buy for resale. Matter of fact, the condition of them is, they're readable, but they're not beat to shit. They're actually in quite good condition. This is special, king size special. Tower Shadows. I thought that was good. Look on the inside, the first page, you'll see the year. Oh, okay, that's awesome. Thank you, Brian. So if I look on the inside, at the first page, you'll see the year the comic came out. All right, you'll take both comics. All right, I'll send those to you, Brian. I did get this one, which I love. This Tarzan, Lord of the Jungle. This is a Marvel version, 30 cents. So again, I don't know the ages of these. I know you guys know your Bronze Ages and shit, but these I was really excited about. Talked to Rich Hurley about several of them, and if I had more cash on me, I would have bought some of the werewolf ones. I just didn't have enough on me for what I wanted. This is a giant-sized Dracula, Marvel. And there's another giant-sized Dracula. The monsters are just really cool. They just seem to be amazing. Tomb of Dracula. It's a 30-cent copy, if you will. Some of you guys may have these. Some of you guys may collect. I don't really collect comics. I just like the cover. So to say I collect very loosely. I just buy them time to time. They're like another Tomb of Dracula, if you will. Another Tomb of Dracula, Lord of the Vampires. That was pretty nice. And another Tomb of Dracula. And another Tomb of Dracula. And another Tomb of Dracula. You know, as I was going through these, I said to some of the guys, I said, it's really amazing to me. I was watching the comic collectors go through these long boxes, like some of them go through it like rats trying to get a piece of cheese I've never seen. So I don't really collect comics, so I guess I'm not exposed to this. But these guys are like fighting their way in. And I mean, it was unbelievable. And they weren't rude or anything. It was just their social skills were a little there. I'm not going to pronounce this because I don't feel like getting raped over saying it the wrong way. But this guy, okay, Kazar, whatever his name is, Kazar. And I got another one. He looks like he's fighting a gorilla. Looks like he's fighting a gorilla and a saber-toothed tiger. Here we go. Korak, son of Tarzan. This is a 20-cent copy. So that was nice. Now, these aren't painted. These are obviously illustrated. But I do like that. I like the theme of them. Kamandi, the last boy on Earth. And I'll just buy random ones just to put together. I do have some of these already. Here's another one. Kazar. I don't know his name. This one I was so excited to get. This was a $3 copy. It's definitely in readable condition. But the artwork is awesome. I love this. Gold Key Comics, The Lone Ranger, the story of the Lone Ranger and how he finished the Cavendish gang. And I thought that was just I love Gold Key Comics. I just thought that was a great cover. I thought that was really nice. Then I picked up a bunch of these. Logan's Run. I just remember the TV show as a kid. I didn't get to watch it too much. I actually think some of these, so I actually have 2 of these Logan's Run. So if anybody's interested in one, let me know. I only paid $3 for it. Okay, Logan's Run. And Logan's Run. And Logan's Run. And then I was lucky. I picked up a few of these. I guess lucky. These are, sorry, I was just looking at the cover. There's Ant-Man's on it. I didn't realize that. Micronauts. There's Ant-Man right there. I believe that's Ant-Man. More Micronauts. Baron Karza returns. That was pretty cool. Of course, you know, Baron Karza was supposedly Marty Abrams. His rival is, what the fuck's his name? Azrak is his last name. I forgot his first name. From Azrak Hamar Ahai, and they were bitter competitors. So he used Karza, just reversed his name. Micronauts, and there is, who's this? This has, looks like it's got guest starring Nightcrawler of the Uncanny X-Men. It's weird of these Micronauts. I don't see a lot of Micronauts on the covers. This one has Baron Karza on it, and Biotron, and a couple other Micronauts. The king-size annual Micronauts that came from outer space. First collector's item issue, whatever that means. I don't know. This one I thought was pretty badass. The Son of Satan. I love this one. It's a 50-cent comic. Mystery in Space. It was just this astronaut skeleton in an astronaut suit. That was pretty cool. This one was kind of neat. 50-cent comic. And this is the official comic adaptation of the hit film Raiders of the Lost Ark. I just thought it was kind of a neat piece to have. I just wind up reading these things. Number 3 in a 4-issue limited edition Return of the Jedi. Again, I just like the artwork from anything else. And some of them, the unusualness. This one, the Rawhide Kid. That's pretty cool. I think Western comics are pretty cool. Then I got a bunch of these Shogun Warriors. And these actually look cool. The artwork on the front looks really cool. I got a bunch of these guys. Let's see. Another Shogun Warriors. I don't know all their names. That's Raydeen. I know that's Raydeen over there. That I know. That is... It looks like also Raydeen. It's got a few Shoguns on there. Put these back here. Actually, I'm going to put these down here for now. Another Shogun Warriors. And another, these have a lot of Raydeen on them. I just noticed. There's a lot of Raydeen on the Shogun Warriors for these. I don't think they all. I think it's just a bunch of these that I got. This Shogun Warriors, he's fighting some giant serpent, it looks like, which is pretty cool. And here's another Shogun Warriors where they are fighting. I don't know what the hell this is. It's some kind of centipede or something with an eyeball inside its mouth, which is pretty cool. All right, one more stack, and then that is it. We're done with those. So some of these I thought were unusual. Again, I don't collect them for money value. I collect them because I buy them because I think they're cool. Can't really say collecting. This is a Gold Key comic, and I just had to get it. The Little Stooges, which are the Three Stooges, obviously. And there was one other Gold Key for that. the Little Stooges, which I thought was pretty cool. And let's see, Kazar, that's how he's pronounced. That's a dumb way to say it. It should be Kazar. How's that? I'm renaming him Kazar. Just kidding. Then I saw these two. I thought these were really cool. You know what brand it's Classics Illustrated, I guess, is the brand. They're 15-cent comics, and I don't know anything about them, but the artwork was just so vintage. I love it. Classics Illustrated, featuring stories by the world's greatest authors, the Mutineers. I just thought that was a really cool comic. I didn't even know anybody made comics like that. Again, sorry about the glare. I apologize. And then this one too. This is not a story that really interests me per se, but Classics Illustrated Junior. This is a 15-cent. It's Thumbelina by. It's just their stories. I guess they did Hans Christian Andersen, but the artwork it's just really cool. It's quite basic when you really look at it. It almost looks like it was done in watercolors. I don't know because I'm not an artist, but it kind of looks like it was done in watercolors. But it's just a really cool old comic. I've never seen anything like that before. I thought that was neat. I thought Amanda would get a kick out of it, but she could care less. Then I got some of these DC. These again they're readable version. They're reader versions. 12-cent. The Fighting Forces. That was kind of cool. This is another 12-cent Fighting Forces, and these are, I don't know when these came out, but they look like kind of like World War II stuff, if you will. Thank you for the pronunciation there, Brian Sanchez. Another Sergeant Rock's Easy Company in Our Army at War. DC. I'll hold a little closer for you. Then Hanna-Barbera, The Funky Phantom. Again, gold key. Love the gold key artwork. This is... Sorry, I'll move these over here. Another Fighting Forces. Gunner and Sarge battle to the death with human sharks. Fighting Forces. Again, a DC. That's a 12-cent comic. Apparently another Tomb of Dracula snuck in there. Got to get him over to a different pile. Another giant-sized Dracula. It's a 50-cent one. 68 big pages. Just thought that was really cool. Now, this one I found, and when I saw it, there was nothing that was going to change. If this was $20, I would have bought it. Just because of the artwork. It's got a little bend and stuff, but the artwork on these gold key is phenomenal. And I love the fact that they combined Tarzan of the Apes with dinosaurs. I'm going to bring that one a little closer for you if I can. There we go. And yeah, there's a little bend on it down here, but I don't care. I just love the artwork on these things. That is just phenomenal. And then you just mix Tarzan, and you get this little temple up here, and you have these dinosaurs running around, volcanoes and flying reptiles in the background. It's really cool. Then I have these 20-cent DC Comics Weird Mystery Tales. This one almost looks like the Titanic. Oh, it is the Titanic. A Strange Tale of Destiny Aboard the Titanic. And this one, a Dell comic. It was 10 cents. I believe when I was a kid in Italy, we had these in Italian, or maybe we got them in English. I don't remember, but I remember having something like this. This was a 10-cent Dell Walt Disney comic. It was the only one they had. I'm like, 10 cents. Fuck it, I'll get it. Then I did get one Warlord of Mars, which is one of my favorites for the artwork. This one, I think Rich Hurley told me about this. Mystery Madness of Weird War. Weird Wonder Tales. They've got this dude trying to, Mr. Morgan's Monster, a shocker. It looks like they're trying to chain him up there. More weird Wonder Tales. The Thing in the Bog. Looks like a giant swamp thing or something. Another one from Marvel, 20-cent Worlds Unknown Arena. I love this. This is kind of that Tarzan, Flash Gordon, John Carter Mars style. Oh, and then there's one more Logan's Run. And that's it. So I think I got like 60, what did I get, Amanda? Like 63 comics or something? No, like 64, 60, whatever it was. They only charged me $190 for them. So they took like $2 off or something, which is no big deal. But I was very excited to pick these up today. I thought it was pretty good. So, you comic collectors that are out there, I'm sure you have your wonderful the stuff that you collect and your really cool collections and stuff. Feel free to leave comments. Again, I don't collect them mint. I collect them to read. I didn't collect again. I just buy them to read. But but I do have an extra Logan's Run that I paid $3 for. If anybody's interested, let me know. Okay, on that, we are out of here. I actually got to get some shit done today. It's been a long day. Whew. Man, it was hot outside.
Study, right?
What's that? I got to go study, man. I got to go be prepared for my thing, my class that I'm teaching. And that'll be it. On that, hope you guys are having a great Sunday. Peace, bitches.